thank you all for coming. My name is Brenda Broncho, and today I would like to talk to you about the digital revolution and how it's changed all of our lives, either for the positive or for the negative. There are definitely some pros and cons that come along with digital technology. For example, what used to be one of these old phones is now turned into our iPhones. And with that, there are obviously security issues. There are personal goals that people have made because of technology. It's changed the auto industry, it's changed the military, it's changed numerous things. But how many of these are actually good for us and how many are bad for us? In an article written by Jonathan Coppersmith on June 30th, 2017, an article called "Is Technology Making Us Smarter or Dumber?" He actually says that technology helps us do more while understanding less of what we really do. And he uses a really good example comparing photography. So back many years ago, when people used old-fashioned cameras that actually included film, they knew how to do photography. They knew how to process it. They knew how to blow it up, to do everything manually. Now everything is digital. It's just a click of a camera and boom, you have instant photographers, people that have not learned the actual skill set of doing photography. So that's good, but in a way, it also hinders us from actually learning skills. Another example that he gives is the use of military automatic weapons. Now, back years ago, they used to use knives to fight with, and now it's every kind of automatic weapon. All of a sudden, another example that I have is the use of drones. Drones are used in combat. They're also used for targeting the enemy, and they didn't have that many years ago. So again, is that good or bad? There's several arguments over whether or not drones are really good for the military. Are they? Can you miss your target? Then, along with the dumber or smarter theory, we look at online school versus traditional school. Many years ago, there was never anything remotely close to online schools. You transitioned from traditional schools to homeschools or homeschooling students, and now you have online school. There are several advantages to both. Your online school, you can have the convenience of working from your home, which I well know. You save on gas. You can adjust your schedule better. Some of the disadvantages are you may not be able to major in some of the classes that you would like to major, or major in the areas that you would like to major in. You do not have the socialization like you do in online classes. You can't join social groups. You can if you live close enough. So there's definitely disadvantages. Or is the education just as good in an online school as it is in a traditional school? I leave that up to the experts. I do not have the authority to say yes or no. And then with digital technology, there comes security issues. There are countless list of issues within security breaches, how these problems can be fixed. We all know about the recent Equifax breaches, the problems that department stores have had with security breaches, with someone stealing your identity. You also have problems with passwords, hackers, people hacking into your computer systems. And basically it all comes down to how you use technology. If a person is safe enough and knows how to work the system and can make sure they change their passwords correctly, know when to use their debit card, know when not to use their debit card, recognize any suspicious activity, those people are usually safe. There We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have all forms of social media. People put out there what they want to put out there. So at the end of the day, pros and cons, are they good? Yes, they are. Now we talk about another safety issue is texting and driving. Texting and driving is a big deal. There's a new article that's come out by a lady by Anne Gronwald in May 14th of 2017, and it was an article in USA Today called New York Eyes, Textilizer to combat distracted driving. And this is a new device that has been put out, actually they're testing on when a person is in an accident. They can use it as a breathalyzer and automatically scan someone's phone to see if they were texting or using any kind of activity, any kind of apps, have anything open on their phone at the time of the accident. They're hoping this is just a few months out, and that is a really, really good thing. So in conclusion, pros and cons. Depends on what you do with technology, basically. How safe you want to make it, how user-friendly you want to make it. So I hope everyone learned a little something from this, and thank you again for attending.